With 2023 coming to an end, let's take a look back at the last 12 months on the farm. As we came out of winter, the crows had annihilated our direct drill beans, whereas our ploughed-in beans still look quite good. Wireworm pests ate large patches out of some of our wheat fields. After a wet and sticky start to spring drilling, it started to go quite well, even though the seagulls were eating lots of our lovely worms. Unfortunately, one of our steers managed to break its leg inside the cattle yard and had to be put down. This year we started paddock grazing our cattle, trying to improve our carbon footprint and make our beef more environmentally friendly. We sold our grain throughout the year, with the best of the wheat going to make bread and oats for cereals. Both the spring planted and the autumn planted cereals grew on really well in the spring. We had our share of mistakes, with a tramliner getting stuck on in this field and a flat tyre when I was trying to go spraying in this field. I spent many hours out in the fields, tending to the crop's nutritional needs and trying to prevent the crops getting diseases. By late spring, the crops looked fantastic and really promising, but then the drought set in. This really knocked back all the crops, especially the spring planted ones. We got a really good first cut of silage, which was very important because the rains came and ruined a lot of the second cuts. We also managed to make hay quite early, which was a bonus, and got some good quality hay in the shed. We created a lot of habitat for a sustainable farming incentive agreement. I was really pleased how well it came and the benefits it was providing for the wildlife. The bare patches caused by the wireworm and crows were filled by a summer cover crop of mainly sunflowers. This came really well and we're going to do it again this year because it provided such benefits for the wildlife. We also planted cover crops after harvest and raked them in, and again these went to flower. This mustard flowered for nearly 2 months. The bees loved it. And then again we're still adding muck to our soil, another method of improving our soil for the future. Harvest kicked off with a great deal of promise because our barley yields were really good, but then the rain came. Getting back to it after the rain, we found our wheat yields were very disappointing, along with the quality of the grain. After more rain, we got on and harvested our oats and beans. The oats were really light, and the beans had terrible yield and bruchia beetle damage. So overall, we had a pretty average to poor harvest.
Right, that's harvest 2023 complete.
Our autumn crop sowing is delayed, waiting for the weeds to grow, but we had heavy rain in the middle of October, which stopped us dead. We've only managed to get 1/3 of all the crops planted we wanted to this autumn. On a positive note, we really pushed the sustainability of our business this year, putting in solar power and rainwater harvesting to make us ready for the future. I did some talks, I met quite a few famous people and had 2 Secretaries of State on the farm this year, attended a house party at number 10 Downing Street and meeting the Prime Minister, and again spoke to the media a lot about farming. Thanks for coming on my farming journey with us this year, and please stick around and see what we're going to get up to in 2024.